So this is a really simple maths activity, all to do with data collection. It's perfect if your child is kind of aged 4 to 6, so reception year 1, year 2, that kind of age. It's split into 3 parts, this lesson. So the first part's going to be about doing tallies. You'll teach them what a tally looks like and how to do a tally chart. You will then play a game with them. So this game is a football one where you have 2 minutes each to score as many goals as you can, and it's your child's job to record the tallies properly for both of your turns. The second part of the lesson is then you come back to the table and you take that data that they've collected and put it into a pictograph. Pictographs are perfect for Key Stage 1. It's a really visual way for them to learn and understand collecting data and showing it and sharing it. And if you work in anything that works around data, share that with them. Give children as much context to what they're doing and why they're learning it as possible. It's a really, really important part of consolidating their learning. And then the third part will be, can they answer questions based on their charts? And this is really important critical thinking. So simple questions, but with a really big impact. So it's fun, it's easy to adapt, it's a bite-sized maths lesson, perfect for your children if they are in Key Stage 1. So give it a go and let me know how you get on. So the first part of the lesson is just going to be teaching them about tallies. Now, if they are in year 2, they'll probably definitely know this, and if they're in reception, this could be completely new to them and a very different way of writing and drawing numbers. So show them what it looks like first. So a tally is a line that goes down like this, and we do them in 1, 2, 3, 4, and when we get to 5, we do a line through shutting the gate. So don't worry actually if yours looks or theirs looks a bit messy like that. It's just the fact that they understand that on the 5th one you do a line through. Show them that if we just did lots of lines like this would be difficult to read, it would take longer. So once you've shown them this, let them have a go, have a play around with counting on in 5s. If they know their 5 times table, you could do that. And then you're going to play a game. Okay, so to turn their tallies into a pictograph, get a piece of A4 paper, do a line for them to write a title, and you can talk about what would be a good title. I'm going to call this one Goals. It's also a nice opportunity. You could talk about the OA sound. It's a diagraph, so 2 letters that make one sound. It's also in boat and toad. That's quite a hard phonics, but it's a good chance to give them a little reminder on that. And then draw it out a bit like this. And then I would then draw a football for each goal I got. Obviously I'm going to make out like I won. And then footballs for Matt. And that's it really. You can then ask questions. So who scored the most goals? They can visually see that I scored more goals than Matt. You can then ask questions like, how many more goals did I score than Matt? So you could kind of put the pen there and then they could count on 1, 2, 3 more goals. If they are a little bit older, more like in year 2, then you would introduce a key. So this is quite a difficult concept for young children, but essentially if you played the game for a bit longer and you had bigger scores, you would do a key and you would show them that 1 football equals, and then you choose the amount. It could be 2 goals, or let's just go with 5 to make it maybe easy. So that 1 football equals 5 goals, and then you could say, okay, if they can count on in 5s, how many goals did you get? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How many goals did Matt get? 5, 10, 15. So yeah, having a image represent an amount on a pictograph is definitely where you would build up to, but I wouldn't bother going there if they were, certainly not if they were in reception. So yeah, that's it really.